Hi, my name is Matthieu Steffens. I will give a short presentation about Nanopulse. It's a school project created with 3 artists and 1 programmer for our second year, and it's written in XNA. So Alexander de Gruyter was our 3D artist, Alexander Delagrange was art director, Kevin Saey was a technical artist, and myself was the programmer on the team. I will discuss the concept, user interface, artwork and models, gameplay mechanics, animation, and the personal content of each member during this presentation, and I will give a short demo about the game. What is the game? You play a nanobot. It's a multiplayer co-op game, so you're 2 players racing down the tube, and you are on the internet. So your task is to kill viruses. It's a PC game, so save with speed the internet's heartbeat. Okay. How does our user interface looks like? Well, we have in the down corner the energy level of each player, the global score, and here in the middle you can see when you are getting closer to each other. What is the idea is actually you're both going in opposite direction and you will meet each other all the time, and as it's a co-op, by actually getting close to each other without hitting, you will get benefits that I will discuss during the game mechanics. So I will first give a small demo. So there is sound, of course. So there are 3 controls. The first is dashing, which is using the control button, and then you have left and right movement. If you hit the fans, you will slow down, and here we're coming closer and we got a boost. What happens is when you get closer is your energy will actually be redistributed. So if the other player for some reason wasn't playing good enough, you will actually pass some of your energy to him to help him to stay longer in the game, because once one bot runs out of energy, the game is lost. Let's go to the side. If you stay far away from each other, nothing happens. If you hit each other, you will actually slow down and lose energy both. And now I killed 30 bots, so I actually won the game. So far the demo. Of course, I did the wrong one. So this is the mood board created by our art director Alexander Delagrange. So this is, you can see the style influence, the feel of the level, the reference for the animation, our texturing, color palettes. Of course, very important in every project. These were the viruses then. The concept he made for each lookalikes with different texturing. You have the concept art for the nanobots for our 3D artist Alexander de Gruyter to work with, and this was the result of both nanobots when they're put into the game. As you see, the most important part of the nanobot was the rear, because that's actually what the player sees the most, is its own nanobot on the rear side, and when you meet each other you will see the front for a split second of the other nanobot. Here are all the landmarks. So we have our swirling movements, we got the viruses, we got the blades you need to avoid, and lights to show you the way, information moving around. This is the tube you're circling it, so curves in all directions, making sure they're not too steep so that you can still see ahead when there are viruses. And I will go back to show you. Here is a starting point, which is the internet switch, and once you complete the level and go to the next level, there should be an animation. that takes you out but wasn't implemented. So this is graphics concept by our art director, and here are some moods he tested with colors, different palettes. Gameplay mechanics, so it's more my department, so important is on top, continuous movement and left-right movement of the player. So the idea was we wanted to make sure that the input from the player was as small as possible, so was more focused on the game. So of course multiplayer co-op, because we wanted something more than just a single player game. Then the collision with the viruses or with the environment. So with the viruses, if you are dashing, you have a cooldown every time you dash, of course, but you will gain speed and you will gain invulnerability for a certain time. If you weren't dashing, you will actually lose energy and slow down a bit. If you are actually coming close to the other player, so that's a co-op part, with a near hit, you will actually get a boost for timer, being invincible, so faster. You will kill all the viruses you meet, and the energy will be redistributed based on the efficiency of your near hit. And if you hit each other, you will lose energy and slow down. And co-op, actually, it doesn't matter how each player actually performs. It's a general performance that is most important. We added momentum during the process of the development, but was removed because it made it harder for the player to actually control the nanobot. So, but we have weight and inertia in there. Each level could have different speed. Only made one. And this was the ice cube, ice box, where we would have upgrades on the dishes and special features for each robot. So I will show the animation made by Kevin. So those are all the animations playing one after another. So when you're turning, when you're being hit, and so on. Now, personal content of everybody. So Alexander de Gruyter, the 3D artist. He made the nanobots, he made obstacles, level landmarks, the HUD, the user interface. Our art director made all the concept art, helped on the nanobots, obstacles, on the landmarks, did the level design, made the viruses, texturing and the menu and all the sound that you can hear. Kevin Saey was the technical artist. He did max create, the rigging, animations of the nanobots, implementation of the particles and some level landmarks. And now as game developer made all the code and helped Kevin implementing the particle system where needed. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you liked the presentation.